that.
This is RK Peter McMillan. Listen to the STD podcast.
Smoke weed every day.
Welcome back, everybody, to the STD podcast. I'm Joe, as always. It's another Friday night. We're here to party, have a good time. We're here with Mr. Patty Bogatti. What's up, bud?
Not much. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody's week?
Good, man. How you feeling over there? How's the back?
My back's good, man. When did I say my back hurt?
I don't know. You work manual labor. I figure your back hurts.
With that. Yeah, I mean, I do have back problems anyway, but it's been good as of lately. Don't jinx me. I hate back pain.
Right. You don't want to have back pain and then have your job, dude, with back pain. Like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, it sucks. I've done it.
Bend over and pick up a pallet and shit, and then fucking whoa.
Even doing something as simple as, being up front and coordinating without even lifting, just walking back and forth is just, brutal.
Well, to the back of the store is quite a bit of ways, bro. What
talking about?
Joining us also is Anthony Mixtape Mayo. What's up, buddy?
What's up, y'all?
Hey.
How's life, man? What are you chewing on over there? You got some Laffy Taffies?
I got a fucking Big Mac.
A Big Mac?
I haven't had a Big Mac in years, but they got this buy one get one for $1.
All right. Can't pass.
Oh, dude, I went to McDonald's earlier too.
Before I smoked.
I had a Big Mac, not a Big Mac, but they have, if you buy one sausage McMuffin, you get another one for $1. It's like 2 for $4. So I did that earlier when the kids were at school. So, for those of you wondering what's going on right now, we got one viewer. Is the one viewer just me or Tom? But we're we're trying to get Josh Guerrieri on the show here to talk about clean comedy and how it's a bunch of bullshit.
Yes, for clean comedy.
Now, why would you? Now, I got a whole thing on this. We're going to get into some stuff here. Now, clean comedy, as defined by Wikipedia, is a comedy genre that is generally free of ribaldry, racism, rape jokes, pejorative. I don't even know how to say this word. Pejoratives, pejoratives. I looked at it. I mean slurs like the N word and stuff like that. Profanity, obscenity, incest, illicit drugs, off-color humor, toilet humor, explicitly. I can't even say this shit, man.
Explicit.
There's a limit to profanity, though. Like, I mean,
explicitly sexual content and similarly objectionable material. Now, I broke this down on a list as to what I think is cool and what I think is not cool. Now, racism. I think racism jokes are cool. I mean, if you tell them right, they can be pretty cool.
Yeah, one of my racist jokes is probably one of my biggest hidden jokes.
Right. If you just make people laugh and if it's a little bit racist,
if you can do it, if you can do it without being offensive.
It's fucked up, but I cleaned it up to make because I offend the crowd, but then I cleaned it up afterwards, so it's cool.
Okay. And number 2, rape jokes. I think rape jokes, if you tell rape jokes the right way, I don't think they're
never
terribly offensive.
No rape jokes.
No,
especially in today's world, because 90% of the women you meet always talk about they didn't got raped in their life.
Yeah, no, you can't make that.
So
that's never going to be funny.
Well, I mean,
it has to be
you're
funny. If you're going to tell a rape joke, it has to be funny.
It has to be. You can't. A
successful comic.
A joke about raping somebody isn't cool, but a general rape joke, if told right, like, oh, I'm tired of rape or something like, you could get away with it if you do it the right way. It's probably best to just avoid the topic altogether.
Yes.
I mean, if we're being honest.
It's the subject in general, though. I mean, if you word it right, I mean, you could probably get away with it, but it better be something funny as fuck.
Yeah, right, really.
It's 4 minutes into the show and Pat's already falling asleep, man. I don't even know what to tell you.
I told you I popped in. What do you want me to do? I didn't say I was just staying on long.
Right? I mean, we got a 9:30 show, and this guy fucking just goes to sleep. It's ridiculous. All right, now number 3 is how do you say this word? Pejoratives. Okay, Google.
What?
Pejoratives. No, it doesn't even recognize it.
I don't know how to help with that. Here are other.
How do you spell it?
Pejorativs. It means slurs, like racial slurs and stuff. I don't know if it's about all racial slurs, but just slurs in general. I think, like, sometimes they're cool. Like, you can't use slurs on black people, but, like, Italians, it's usually still kind of cool, I would think.
Sure.
No? I mean, not really, but...
That's another one of those. It depends on the context and how you use it.
Right. I mean, I've heard black comics just use the N-word 50 times in, a 3-minute set. I mean, it's like,
Right.
Some of them, it's their go-to. It's like, N-word, hey, how you doing? N-word. It's like all they say. So, and then, okay, number 4, profanity. Obviously, profanity is cool. If you're going to be cool with all the other stuff, I mean, why would you not be cool with profanity?
Profanity is fine. It's like, just don't overuse it. You ain't, every other word don't have to be a profanity word. Because it just ruins the whole nature of the joke.
All right, we're up to 2 live viewers. Welcome to our live viewers, if that's Tom and all the rest of them. We're losing some steam on the show since we got fucking jolted on the garage, man. Fuck, that pissed me off, bro. I mean, we should be up and running and full good to go, and we got hosed. Brendan, I'll say Brendan just fucked it, because, I mean, he's not going to listen to the show. I know he's not. So it's like, why, man? Fucking shit, dude. It's like, fuck it, dude. Just throw off my whole month, man. Fucking September, like, fuck September. Wake me up when September ends. That's all I gotta fucking say. Fuck.
When I get some free time, I'll help you with it.
I'm trying to do that shit tomorrow. All I gotta do is fucking put this once I get the electric up, I can just do the drywall. Drywall fucking and insulation is fucking nothing, man.
I don't know.
Pat, then Pat's just I'm gonna pull up my bed.
Pat,
so
why
Pat
are you so tired, man?
Yeah, working.
Yeah, what time were you up today, Pat? What time in the morning did you get up?
Like 4:30 in the morning.
4:30.
I work at 6.
4:30.
Yeah.
I was amazing.
I work at 6. I was up at like 5, but I just work right here for the house.
Yeah. Far to go.
All right. Number 5, obscenities. What's the difference between obscenity and profanity? What'd you say?
I don't know.
Is there okay, Google? What's the difference between
the
obscenity
definition?
and profanity? It's not even say anything.
On the website fcc.gov, they say, indecent content portrays sexual or excretory organs or activities in a way that is patently offensive but does not meet the 3-pronged test for obscenity. Profane content includes grossly offensive language that is considered a public nuisance. Okay, so obscenity is you're like showing your dick and talking about it at the same time, I think, right? Like, hey, check out me coming right now, and then you're actually coming would be the obscenity, right? So if you're covering 4 and 5, you're doing it whack off while you're whacking off.
I've seen some people act out some jokes that took it to the extreme too. Like that shit.
Well, you do remember that one night with the guy with the gas mask and the panties on his head? What was that all about?
Oh yeah, Pat.
What?
Patrick Matt. Dude, look, I was mad. I was mad at every comedian that night because, like, I invited normal comedians and they acted a fool that night. Man, Pat has never done that.
Nope.
Well, people. I mean,
the show that I decide to host, he want to do that weird shit.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
No, he's not talking about you. He's talking about the guy that night with the panties on his head.
No, it's the other dude. His name is Patrick Madison.
Oh, okay.
The one he wore the shit on his head that day.
I mean, sometimes you got to try new material, but I mean that was just
that was crazy.
Yeah, it was probably something.
It was a Halloween episode, so everybody thought they was dressing up, and it was, oh my god.
Yeah, that was
weird.
That was a major problem with a lot of it, and there's a lot of problems with a lot of these clubs. Is that people will overthink the event, overthink the night. I've done that myself in comedy. Like, I've tailored jokes to what I think the crowd's going to be and who's going to be there, and like it just doesn't pop because either the crowd's not there or I get thrown on at a different time that I wasn't expecting. Like the one show I did with Don when I first met Don out there, and you were on that show, Mayo, I think, back in September 2000. It may have been your first or second show. September 2000.
Yeah, that's my second show.
September 2018, and then fucking Don threw me up first. There's nobody.
I remember because you went up there and told a poem.
Yeah, it was a cool Browns thing. It was supposed to be funny as fuck. There was literally like nobody there. It was fucking me, And I think I didn't think my one friend was there. I don't think my dad was there yet. It's like nobody who was there to see me. I didn't get to perform in front. It was fucking ridiculous. So it threw me all off, and then the rest of the night went downhill from there. Fuck.
Your dad was there?
Yeah. He was there with his girlfriend at the time. And I go back.
The one that everybody was talking about?
Oh yeah. That was fucking awkward as shit, man.
Yeah, he was the one everybody was roasting about. I forgot why, but he was the one everybody was fucking with, right?
Yeah, all fucking night. I don't know why. I was gone for 5 minutes. I come back and they're fucking ripping into my dad. Somebody went up to my dad.
He had said something that made the shit. He had said something, and every comedian decided to rip on him for that shit.
And then
I remember that shit.
He goes up to my dad's girlfriend. He only dated her for a little bit, and he was like, he goes the one comic. I can't remember which one it was. It was one of his. One up there and was like, see, I don't know if you're sucking dick or you're just in the back alley doing crack. Just something so ridiculous to a 70-year-old church lady, and she's sitting there like, okay, this is different. And I was like, that was fucking horrible. God, that night was ridiculous.
That was the first night I met Desmond.
Oh, okay. You done that show too.
And that shit was funny because Desmond got mad at the crowd, and he was like, "This is a shit show. This is a shit crowd, and this is a shit set." And he just dropped the mic and left. Like, that shit was hilarious. Because the crowd wasn't laughing at none of his shit. He was bobbing. So he was like, this is a shit show. This is a shit crowd. And this is a shit set. And dropped the mic.
I'm not going to lie. It was a fucking, it was a pretty shit crowd, dude. It was just I don't know. That was just a whole
people
fucking.
Didn't show up to like the end.
I know. People were, the show started at like fucking 7. I told people 7. Nobody showed up to like 8:30, 9 o'clock and shit. So by that time, fucking everybody was gone.
Every single one of Don's shows was like that. We told Don to push the time back to 8 because people ain't showing up till 8:30.
Right? That fuck shows up at the comedy show at 7 o'clock.
Don would not listen to us. We kept telling him push it back.
Fucking Don.
I wish he was hearing right now so I could talk about it.
I know.
It's funny when he's around. We're talking about him. He's.
But let me, you talk about him all the time. I mean, he's so big you can talk about him when he's there and when he's not around. It's still the same thing. Because when he sits around the house, he really sits around the house, if you get what I'm saying.
Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
All right, now number 6 on the list of stuff that you're not supposed to do in clean comedy is incest jokes. And I agree 100%.
Yeah.
No incest jokes at all. They're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to go on a rant here about porn. I know we talk about porn quite a bit on the show because it's a popular topic. But, man, this, dude, porn has been ruined by the incels and everything. You can't even click on it. You type in a link, like, say you want to see big titties or something. And it's shit like stepmother seduces stepdaughter and the big titty. No, just... Right. Fuck, man. He's ruined it.
What you searching for?
Fucking stupid shit. Illicit drugs, number 7. I think all jokes about illicit drugs are pretty cool. I mean, well, you know what? I mean, the heroin jokes, I don't know, though. I mean, you can only do so many crackhead and heroin junkie jokes before. You don't want to be mean, kind of, I guess. So it's kind of
that's another one of them contexts. It's all in the context and how you word it type shit. Because like if you're gonna talk about overdosing or something, it need to be funny because a lot of people know somebody that overdosed. So
yeah,
the word is just too sensitive nowadays. So you gotta kind of watch how you say shit. Now back in the day, they didn't say anything. They didn't care.
Right?
I miss Def Comedy days. Like, Def Comedy Jam was like the shit. That was like the rawest comedy you was gonna get.
What do you got going there? Some Black and Mild, some Newports. What do you got?
Black and Mild.
It's freaking been Black and Mild. Head across town. I love it.
I got the Blunt Road. I got the Blunt Road already. So
that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm going with Blunt. All right, number 7. Illicit. Oh, we already did illicit drugs. Off-color humor. I think that's the same thing as stuff we're doing. No, number 9. Toilet humor. Yeah, I don't. You have to throttle back on the toilet. Not you. I'm saying it just in general. I think that's a good one to not do too much of because you don't want to get up there and say, "Oh yeah, I shit my pants today." It was funny as fuck.
I think you have to find like a happy medium on like all that. If you could put that all together, but not repeatedly spread it out. It'll be all right.
I'm working on a joke right now about the doctor sticking his thumb up my ass checking for hemorrhoids. Like,
Uh-oh. Have you?
I mean, it's not really toilet humor. I don't know.
Have you ever? Have you ever
I
had
just
that?
know it was fucked up.
Have you ever had that though, dude? The old finger up. It just sucks, dude. I had
Yeah, dude. That's the joke is actually a true story. Like, and it's funny because I twisted up with the punchline because I talk about when he stuck his thumb up my ass and shit. You know, he ain't give me no warning or nothing. He was just asking me having basic conversations. Just stuck his thumb up in there. And then I was like, here's what made me jump out of the bed, get dressed, and run out of the hospital. I said, when he stuck his thumb up my ass, he had the nerve to twist his finger around. I said, no, this ain't happening. Dude, I got up and ran up out that hospital fast as fuck.
I had, back in, it was 15, 16, somewhere in there. I had the worst. Oh, here we go. Here's Don. Big Don. Big Don.
What?
Big Don.
What's
Don?
up?
Don!
What's up?
Don, I was
What's up,
just
buddy?
talking like the last 10 minutes. Like,
Yeah, I know you're always talking shit.
We were doing jokes about your stomach. Pat had the east quadrant, I had the west quadrant, and Mayo had he was just starting on the quadrant to the right. Boy, it was a long joke. There's a lot of jokes about your stomach, bro.
Whatever.
now your camera looking nice. You got a new phone?
Nope, same phone.
Same phone, same stomach
I
quadrant.
just ain't
over
laying
there.
down like somebody who don't really give a fuck about the show over there.
Well, when you lay down, Don, your three stomach quadrants become six, and you have different areas. Like there's the North Pacific and the South Pacific, and sometimes when they flop back. Ahoy! Over my bomb!
That's funny as fuck.
I know what that means.
Well, what happened to this dude that was supposed to defend clean comedy?
He's not. Hold on. He's not defending clean comedy. He's just going to come here and talk about it. You know, Josh. He showed me his
Like,
phone.
Don just came to see an argument.
Right? Don just came to say, "Fuck everybody, I'm out," and then just go do whatever.
He didn't want to be a part of this shit. He just wanted to see an argument.
Right? This throws
First of
in.
all, I don't need to show up to see an argument. All right. Second of all,
How will you see it?
All he has to do for an argument is just show up at the buffet. Everybody's gonna start complaining because he knows
I'm
to be
here
no
just to talk about the boxing match. To tell you the truth.
Oh God.
What boxer? Oh. Don is so excited for this boxing match.
Joe's dragging his
I'm the
feet.
Grizz.
Well, did you buy gloves yet? Did you buy
I'm
anything?
ready to knock that doofy little beard off off Pat's face. Is what I'm ready to do.
Pat don't look scared at all.
Any opportunity to grab your tits. Well, take.
Hold on, I gotta get some
They
water.
are stupendous.
Don, all Pat has to do is walk 5 yards in any direction. You're gonna be winded, and he just has to lightly push you over, and the match is done, bro. Come on.
Who, me or him?
Joe,
I'm
you
saying
keep
Pat.
talking shit, man.
Pat's a guaranteed
You're the
winner.
one who can't even mow his own grass.
Who says that?
I did that last week, actually. I had to. And the mower was like, because Bryce was saying the mower was fucked up. It really wasn't fucked up. It was just, you just had to push through it. You know what I mean? So it wasn't that bad. There's Mayo back. Hey,
I
while
gotta
you,
get some water.
while you were gone, Don had 2 Twinkies, a donut, and a big thing of nachos Bel Grande from Taco Bell.
I can hear y'all. I'm right next to the kitchen, so I was listening.
You got stuck up.
I can hear Don eating them 2 Twinkies.
He loves
Inhaling the 2 Twinkies. He didn't even eat them. He inhaled them.
Dude, he wants
Don,
me.
I can't talk. I just sat here and ate a Big Mac on camera.
First of all, there ain't no fast food in my house.
Well, not
There's
anymore.
zero fast food in this house.
Oh, you just called out.
Well, motherfucker, we don't. We can see the camera, bro. This is a visual show.
This guy called out.
We can tell by looking at you that there's no fast food in the house. You can't have to tell us that.
There's no fast food in the house. It's in your belly, Don.
If I was to make an educated guess, I would say that there's no fast food in a 5 mile radius of your house because you ate all that fucking shit with your giant rotunda and gut.
Yeah,
In
close
the
the
quadrants.
Hey, wait, hold on. Let me get some shit, Don. Look what I got. Hold on.
Motherfucker, always trying to show me something.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh my
cute.
God.
Are y'all ready for this?
He's
All right,
proud of you.
let's go. Oh,
Really?
Cinnabon Dons, let's go.
he's loving them shits, bro. I think we're
Look how big Don smiled, dude. We ain't seen Don smile like that since fucking his divorce.
Don smiles a
Yeah,
lot.
honestly,
I don't know
yeah.
what the hell y'all are talking about.
You're very nice smile.
I smile a lot.
Very nice.
He smiles when he's giving money to the orphanage. That's about it. All right, number 10, sexually explicit content, non-jokes. Now, this is where I kind of learned a lesson. You do have to draw the line a little bit on this because, like, you can't talk about spooging on shit and stuff like that. People don't like those jokes. It's gross.
No.
Like,
you
jokes.
can say anything you want
I
if
don't
it's
know.
funny. That's the
It
problem.
depends.
Your problem is, Joe,
It depends.
you don't make things funny. You just try to make things as gross as possible without them being funny.
Just
That's why you fucking. That's why you don't get laughs. Just like the day you went up and you
My
wrote out
ass
or
eating
you
joke
fucking
is
went
a
down a
big
list
hitter.
of all
Like
the
that
50
joke
states.
hits.
The reason it didn't fucking work is because you didn't put any effort into it. You didn't make it funny.
That joke.
Stop talking over me, Mayo.
He didn't even say anything, you fat fuck. He was just talking.
Oh, did you just come out of a pillow?
That's the problem. He was talking while I was talking. That's exactly what the fuck I just said.
Well, it's kind of hard to not talk when you start talking.
talking.
Because once you start talking, your girth, the talking just keeps going. It's like one of those big things rolling down a hill. It just doesn't stop.
Hold on, Don. Did you just come out of a pillow fort? Those curtains. Are you in a pillow fort?
No, I have a curtain up because I have an air conditioner in my house.
Oh, that was a pretty curtain.
Unlike you who don't even have proper lighting.
A great light. I have a new phone.
What LG? What the LG 7100? Now with video phone capabilities, now you can record it.
Phone.
No, it's not a flip phone. Flip fuck.
Has he
Like
went
right
to
now he's watching all of us in black and white.
No.
Has he went? Yeah, have you graduated from flip to slide yet?
Yeah.
Are you going to tell them the messy codes at Circle K that you possibly got you banned?
Go. I'm on my show. Bye.
You got kicked out of the Circle K. We gotta hear this story. What'd you do, man? You stole some fucking tacos.
Mind you, my boyfriend was working.
Here, tell him the fucking story then.
I got blamed for this one. So we go into Circle K to see my boyfriend, and he decides to spill the pop all over my boyfriend's counter to the point that,
Typical
and he
fucking.
blames me for it.
Wow.
Wow.
And why did he do that?
That is
Because
low.
he has like dinosaur arms, but they're like really chubby, so he just accidentally knocked it over.
Oh.
The T-Rex back is show, bro. I'm here for that shit. You T-Rex dumb motherfucker, bro. Why are you blaming
Anybody want to adopt a 17-year-old?
Bro, why are you blaming shit on that nigga, on her boyfriend, man? What the fuck? He didn't do. That guy didn't do nothing to you. Why you dumping shit on the counter and saying clean this up? You ain't fucking Will Smith and Bad Boys and shit.
No, ain't nobody scared of you.
What's with you?
Like,
Like, I'm gonna chase me and shit. I run 500 yards, he's dead. Yeah, lift up that dude with them short ass arms.
My arms are not short, bro.
I
I'm
like
funny
dinosaur
as
arms,
fuck.
except not as skinny.
No!
That's
I
fucking
think I would
awesome.
be the perfect addition.
All right,
to something.
let me get my assholes out of the house, and then I will be back on.
Okay.
All right,
Nah,
cool.
you had that set up. He had that set up so he could leave.
Right, he ain't coming back. He's
He
going
had
to.
that set up.
Don's going to get some fucking more chicken sandwiches from the fucking Popeyes down the road. His lying ass.
And
All
look,
right.
I was high earlier looking in the mirror. I don't know if it was my eyes fucking with me, but I thought seeing some gray hairs in my beard. Like,
Oh, dude,
I
I
ain't gotta be
right,
like Pat though.
right in here, right in here, they're starting to pop, man, like a little bit. It's not too much, but I started to see them grays too, right? Yeah, right about where Patty got it.
Damn.
We're some gray bearded motherfuckers, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have a beard. I'd rather be able to see gray than not have a beard at all. Because like not having a beard sucks, dude. Like if you're at a job where you got to shave, oh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would hate that because I shave like just about every day when I was shaving. I was like, this sucks. So I was just like, screw it. I'm just gonna grow it, keep it.
Wait, did Don for real go to the store to get some more Twinkies? What is he actually doing? I thought it was just bullshit. I know he's actually getting more Twinkies.
What was his excuse to leave?
He's got to drop his daughter. Someone with his daughter. Drop his daughter off somewhere.
He has to drop his daughter off and then go to the Hostess discount outlet and get some 3 for $1 on those pies, those apple pies that come in those glazed ones. Those are so good though.
Those are pretty good.
The Waffle House ain't nothing open by him but the Waffle House.
There's a Waffle House on the east side? I didn't know that.
I don't know.
Is there? Oh.
I don't know. Probably not my dime.
I always thought the nearest Waffle House was in Medina. Wasn't it?
There's one in the Cleveland area?
Medina, yeah.
No shit.
It's one in East Lake or Willoughby or whatever.
Really?
Oh, that's way the fuck out. Okay, Google. Where's the nearest Waffle House?
It's one by you, Joe, I think.
Locations near you.
Yeah, Medina Road. Yeah, the Vine Street out in Willoughby. That's the closest one.
Oh yeah.
That one's closed now though. That one's closed.
Wait, did you say Willoughby?
Yeah, but the one in Medina is closer.
There's one in Chardon too.
Oh, Chardon's way out by Josh right now. Let's see. Yeah, there's Arlington Road, Krill Road, Westgate Mall. Oh, that's the original Pancake House. Never mind. Dude, the Waffle House is. If you ever go to I went to the Waffle House in Columbus once. We were going there for a guard drill. We just went there. I think we went there before because we had to get up really early and go in. We had to be in at like 4 or 5 in the morning, something really early. So we decided to go there for some breakfast before we went in. Dude, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was like a fucking, it was like a rap video. It was so weird. We just walked in. People just sitting there bumping the systems out in the fucking street and just jamming and shit. It was fucking crazy, man. All right.
I like Waffle House.
I do too. I would do. Pat, didn't we go to the Waffle House in New Jersey?
I think so. That sounds familiar. I know we in that. No. We were in some kind of greasy spoon type place. That wasn't a Waffle House. Were you talking about like right after the game at like when it was like 1 a.m?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was some greasy spoon type place. But yeah, that was I remember walking back from that and you see the New York skyline. That was pretty sweet.
If we go back there, we're not staying with. I mean, that hotel Hernan's so bad. That was the last hotel I'm ever gonna listen to Hernan on. It's so fucking ridiculous. Like, why? We could spend an hour and a half show on just the fucking stupid hotels Hernan's picked. We still wouldn't have enough time. All right.
Yeah, well.
All right. Now, also with the clean comedy, it is considered by some to be a higher form of comedy than bits that rely on the shock value of profanity or sexual content to elicit laughs. Bob Newhart said in a Wall Street Journal interview that I don't agree with this necessarily. That getting laughs from clean material is harder. It's just harder. I got a certain satisfaction out of getting a response from the audience and knowing I've done something that may be harder. And then David Brenner said, many who rely on dirty humor because vulgar language helps sell weak jokes. Now, that last statement, there's a little bit of truth to that. I mean, if you just say,
I agree with that.
If you say fuck, fuckity, fuck,
agree with that.
You know, I mean, you're just gonna laugh.
Like if you could picture Richard Pryor's set, like his live in concert set, with no cuss words, I don't think it'd be as. I don't know. I mean, some of his cuss words, the way he expresses it, makes it funny. Like I don't know.
We can get into some of that in a little bit, but yeah, there's 7 dirty words that you could say, and they were made famous by George Carlin and later by a Blink-182 song. If you ever get a chance to hear the song, it's a great song to play if you got like, you know, if you're like watching some kids who are like, you know, 11, 12, 13, 14, somewhere in that age where they're swearing still funny to them, and you play it, they fucking die laughing. But I could shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, turd, twat, or what they say in the song. Twat or turd isn't on there. The 7 actual dirty words are shit, piss, fuck, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, and twat. Or what George Carlin
I don't care. Twat is a funny word, dude. I don't give a fuck. Twat is a funny word to me, dude.
Twat. The twat is a funny word.
I got called a twat seagull.
Motherfucker was always funny to me for some reason.
Motherfucker, depending on who says it and how you say it, motherfucker is quite funny.
I like saying it as I like putting the in it. Like Where's the motherfucker? When we get into that motherfucker.
Who is the motherfucker?
We're going into the motherfucker.
Now, Lenny Bruce said it was 9 words he was arrested for: ass, balls, cocksucker, cunt, fuck, motherfucker, piss, shit, and tits. Like, can you imagine, right? Can you imagine being arrested for saying piss? Like, that's like fucking 90% of my jokes are ass. I mean, Jesus, the times have changed, bro. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Tits, though? You can't say tits?
Tits. I mean, now you can. Now you can. But back in the 60s and 70s, you couldn't say tits. I mean, that's just... That's ridiculous.
Ray Fox ain't give a fuck. He's
and I look at him now; he's dead.
Right.
Ray Fox is great.
Ray Fox is great. I was just watching one of his specials.
Yeah,
I like watching him.
His
He's funny.
specials. I thought he was funnier in his stand-up specials than Sanford and Son. I thought he was pretty funny in Sanford and Son.
I like his set because he kind of like he talks some real shit, then he start hitting you with like some random jokes, and then talk some more real shit. It's kind of cool how he presents his set out.
I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth.
This is the big one.
The Sanford and Son. I remember when I had to do 10 days in jail back in '99, and every time, damn it,
yeah, that's a good one.
Man. All the time.
Every time that theme song came on was when they go lights out. So I knew it was, every time I heard the Sanford and Son theme song on Channel 43, as it was time to go to bed at the jail.
I would have been mad. I was like, can we wait till after the show? Like...
All right, now the top. I spent not too much time, but these are the top comics, clean comics I've gathered based on popularity and stuff like that. Let's get some of these guys are dead, some of them are in jail, but
we know number one is Bill Cosby.
Yeah,
Bill Cosby. He's on the list, but Brian Regan. You guys familiar with Brian Regan?
I know the name. I can't. I have to YouTube his stuff.
Yeah,
I can't think of it offhand.
He's Romy's in the house. What's up, buddy? Romy's getting stoked for the new release of the Xbox 9 or whatever. I watched. I gotta watch your latest backwards compatibility one, but that's a new one that just came out. You got like 3 videos just came out. But yeah, Brian Regan was he was the guy who did the one's a baby do joke. Like you can't say that one's a baby do without ever being correct. He's actually really funny. If I was gonna say out of clean comics, he's probably one of the best. Mary Santora just opened for him when he came through. He was just through here, I think.
Really?
Like a little bit ago.
I think is Stephen Wright on the list?
Yeah, Stephen Wright.
He's not on this list, but yeah, Stephen Wright's legit. I can fuck with Stephen Wright.
Clean. I don't think I've ever heard him cuss.
Yeah, I don't think he ever did. He's probably the funniest clean comic there is.
Yeah, he's funny as fuck.
I mean, you didn't need to chop any up bombs.
All right, we got Jim Gaffigan. You know who Jim Gaffigan is?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Gaffigan might be one of the top funniest comics, even regardless of dirty or clean. You know what I mean?
You know who else is pretty clean? He's a lesser-known comic, but Dave Coulier, Joey on Full House.
Yeah.
He has a really clean set. And then on the opposite side of the spectrum, Bob Saget, Danny Tanner's got the dirtiest set you'll ever hear in your life.
Well, Bob Saget's weird. Too. Well, Seinfeld was actually coming up on the list, but Bob Saget actually started out real. I mean, he was clean, but then he would do the college shows off of Full House and just get the cult following. I remember back in the '90s, even people would go out and see Bob Saget just because they loved hearing him say, "You ever sucked dick for cocaine?" Remember Half Baked when all that.
Yeah, what do you say in Half Baked?
He's like, "Did you ever suck dick for cocaine?"
Yeah, that's it. Jerry Seinfeld. Ray Romano is another one.
Ray Romano. I heard Jay Leno. Now, Jay Leno's an example of a clean comic who kind of, if you look back,
I've never watched Jay Leno stand up.
It's not terribly bad, but I mean, if you take into account the fact that, he, after a while he was doing the Tonight Show and that the monologues still stand up. I mean, some of his 90s shit, I can't really look at the way he does stuff anymore after the way he talked about Monica Lewinsky all the time. I know that sounds ridiculous, but man, he really, every headline was, "Oh, she's a slut, she's a hoe, this and that," and then it was just, I mean, I know it was a style at the time.
Jay Leno is like the elevator music of stand-up comedy. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not the greatest, music you've ever heard. But it's not the worst. It's just kind of eh. But,
right, he's like a cruise ship comedian or something, I would think. I mean, he's not. I don't know. I can't. He got old after a while. All right, now, up next is Seinfeld. He's probably one of the funnier ones. What's your opinions on Seinfeld, Pat?
I like the show better than his stand-up. His stand-up is just too clean for me.
What's the deal with them?
I think Seinfeld is a genius, like joke-wise. Like his jokes are genius. He clean as fuck. I mean, he's so simple and plain, but I mean, his jokes are genius. I mean, he takes anything and break it down. Like.
I mean, Seinfeld is the greatest show in the history of television, but
it's top 5 for sure.
It's to me, it's like Seinfeld and Breaking Bad, man. Like that's the list for me. But anyway, when it comes to his stand-up, though, I just never liked it as much as the writing on Seinfeld.
I mean, the writing is kind of extension of his stand-up itself. I mean, most of the story. I mean, remember how it first started? When he first started with the show, he would always do a set. Then the set would be based on what was going on in the show. Like if you're talking about a Chinese restaurant, then they show him at a Chinese restaurant and show something like that. I mean, that's pretty groundbreaking.
I appreciate his craft.
I do too.
I don't know. I'm really into, like, ever since I became a comedian, I've really been into, instead of enjoying the comedy, I really just watch how they deliver their jokes and how they, so I critique it and like.
Oh yeah, that's the way to grow.
So it ruined comedy for me because I don't enjoy it no more.
You have to. Well, it's now. I mean, a sidebar, yeah, but with everything going on, I mean, you can't. It's just this is a different ball game. I mean, you take most comics we like a underground cool club, but it's packed. You know what I mean, with cool bounces and noises going off the walls and stuff like that, and the laughter and whatnot. And if you don't have that, if everybody's spread out or wearing a mask, you can't see their faces, you can't see their reactions. You know what I mean? It's like
it was weird at first, but now it's like these people don't care. They just want to come out and have some fun. They don't care about that mask shit or nothing. Like they bring it, but they don't. They just use it as a ticket to get in.
Right.
It's like, got my mask, and they put it right back in their pocket.
Right. It's like you can't get coronavirus from the time you walk in the door till the time you sit down. But while you're sitting down, you're good. That's like a coronavirus fear zone. Like it only hovers like right about here.
And the way the clubs got it is you don't have to wear your mask as long as you're sitting at your table. If you're walking around, you got to wear it.
Yeah, I think that's the way most restaurants are too. If you go to the bathroom or something, you just throw it on real quick. But just sitting at the table, basically the whole time you're not even wearing it. It's kind of silly, honestly. All right, what do you think? Pat disappeared. But what? Pat, you still here, buddy?
Yo.
Oh, there he goes. He was naked.
He was taking a piss.
I'm always.
He was dropping a load.
I'm still naked.
All right, now for purposes of this list, Bill Cosby, he's obviously in jail now. So, but think about, do you guys remember Bill Cosby's stand up back in the day?
I do. I've seen his specials. He's pretty good. He was pretty good.
Bill Cosby was great. And he was so like he was just sit down and talk the whole time. Like
I mean, makes me
sit down comedian. He wasn't no damn stand up.
And that's so comfortable nowadays saying that he's one of my favorites. But I mean, he's definitely one of my favorites. He's still
one of my favorites, man.
It's got some of the greatest delivery I've ever heard.
And look, ever since he went to jail, I started watching more of his comedy. And like as I watch him back in the day. And like he be doing some weird shit on stage, and I'll be like, yeah, he probably did that shit.
I like it's just like one big long story is basically all it is, and it's always a lot of it's about his family, his kids. Yeah, and it's just he was a great storyteller.
Yeah, relate stuff to at the time was what we thought was normal stuff going on, but goddamn, we didn't know what was really going on with the Quaaludes and then passing chicks out and dead horsing them and stuff like that.
Little did anybody know that having an affair cheating on his wife would not be the worst thing he's ever done.
Well, I mean, most of Hollywood is cheated on their wives.
I'm just saying, up until this, that was the worst thing that he was ever, has ever done or ever admitted to. Obviously,
No doubt.
I couldn't really see him doing it because it's like I can't see him having a problem getting women. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
no, right.
That's when it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's an
he's got
addiction.
He's got that voice.
unless he just like him passed out, like, but like I don't know, man.
Now he's in prison teaching new inmates the ropes.
I guarantee you, he's got it made in prison. For one,
Oh yeah, he getting treated like.
He's a teacher.
If you okay, so, say Bill Cosby's net worth is I don't know 15 million. Let's say, just make up a number. It's probably around there. You think for a second somebody like Bill Cosby is going to go into a fucking state prison in a fucking shit state like Pennsylvania, where those guards are probably getting $17 an hour and not get the utmost awesomest treatment ever? And those guys can all write a book when he gets out. Like, get the fuck out of here. He's sitting up there with a Barca lounger, fucking flat screen TV with fucking full cable and internet access. He's probably doing cameo.
Like being out, he probably got a recliner. He cool. Like
he's probably this ain't too bad, man. I'm just chilling. He's just lounging every day. Motherfuckers getting shit for him.
Yeah, he chilling. He probably like being away from home. Shit.
He's right.
He's like, shit, this is better than home. They treat me better.
He's got a never-ending supply of pudding pops.
Right. Like his commissary's got like $78,000 on it. All right, what do you think?
I like Rodney Dangerfield.
He's funny.
Now I was gonna put him on the list of clean comics, but I think some of his stuff was kind of off color. No, I mean
I don't know. I mean, but the way he worded it, he wasn't all that bad. Like he was clean as hell. Like he was. I don't know. I think he was clean. He worded his shit perfectly.
Shit was so fun. I like when he was like, "My wife cut me down to once a week. That's okay. I know two other guys she cut out completely."
Yeah, I mean, I think the worst thing he ever did in a set was talking about like his marriage struggles, and I think that was like the worst thing he ever, had in his stand-up repertoire.
I remember the last
my favorite joke from him. He'd be like, he said something about somebody robbed him with a butter knife. He said somebody robbed him with a knife. And he said he was a lousy robber because it still had butter on it. This shit was funny, dude. Like, I forgot how he said it, but that shit was hilarious. I love him. He funny.
I'm gonna have to watch the whole Body Digital today. Shit, yeah. Look at
Mitch Hedberg had some clean content.
He's actually on he's on the dirty list.
What's that?
Hedberg's actually on the dirty list coming up. But what do you guys think about Bob Newhart? Do you remember Bob Newhart stand up?
Bob Newhart was funny. I like this.
Is that going back a little bit?
I like his deer in the headlights angle. Like he always looked like he was oblivious to completely. What the hell's going on with Mayo? Is he having a little?
What happened, buddy?
What is the matter with Mayo? Right now?
No, look, Ashley had asked me to throw her these headphones, and I meant to throw them to her, but I threw them way across the room.
Oh boy, that's completely.
You fucking Steph Curry them bitches all the way to the fucking bathroom.
Out of the place, dude. Like,
nobody's in the house. Hey, Dobes, what's up, baby?
But yeah, Bob Newhart. I think like what made me laugh more than anything was just like deer in the headlights look that he always had. Like he always looked like he was completely oblivious to where he was. And it's like he couldn't believe that he's on stage about to tell jokes. That made me laugh more than anything.
He's up there too. He's still around, I think. He was 92, 93, something like that. He's
something. Yeah, he's up there.
He was the Newhart show itself with both of them. I thought were pretty fucking hilarious. I thought,
it was good characters. Daryl, this is Daryl, my other brother Daryl.
I like the way the second one ended when we woke up and it was all a dream. He was back in the first.
He was with his wife. Yeah, he was in bed with his
wife. That was so fucking funny, dude. That was so fucking funny. Like, just go back to sleep, sweetie. The whole thing was a dream and shit. Own the thing up in front.
That's like Bryan Cranston paid homage to that because he was in Malcolm in the Middle and then Breaking, and that's what he did. Like Breaking Bad was just supposed to be just like this one big nightmare, and then he woke up with in bed with the lady who played his wife in Malcolm in the Middle, so he paid homage to that. That was pretty funny.
Oh, the Mark, I can't remember her name. She was cute for a little bit with that show.
He's like, and there was this young guy who was like 20 years younger than me. He kept calling me a bitch. Or no, he said, he kept calling me a B word. That was pretty funny.
And what do you think about now? The last one I got on the clean list is this is a pretty good. He might have done some dirty shows, but as far as I know, he was pretty clean. Robin Williams. Now I know he's dead, obviously.
I mean, dropped F-bombs, but yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, he was pretty. I guess he was clean. He was wild. He just had that energy.
What about I don't know how familiar you are with Jonathan Winters. He's pretty funny.
Is he the fat one?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, he was like Jonathan Winters. He was like the Robin Williams of like the 50s and 60s. He's just kind of bizarre, kind of out there. He wasn't as hyper as Robin Williams, but he was out. He was just completely out there. And to look up Jonathan Winters, he's from Ohio. I think he's from the Dayton area, if I'm not mistaken.
Do you remember Louis Anderson?
Yeah.
He had that joke
with Louis.
He had that joke about going to the Chinese buffet and getting kicked out. I think you here 4 hours. We out of food now. You bankrupt us. Dude, that was so. That shit's so fucking funny, man. You here 4 hours. He just picture him eating chicken, just keep eating. 4 hours later, he's still there smashing food and shit.
I can see him saying that shit too.
Right? Why are you here? We had no more food left. Oh my gosh. All right, now we get into the dirty. Well, is there any more clean comics you can think of that are really, really monumental besides the ones we've named already?
No. I think that's it.
No, I think we covered them.
I think we covered at least the important ones. Yeah.
I mean, now we get into the dirty list. Now, if you notice on the dirty list, these are pretty much the top names in comedy. I mean, you start with guys like Dave Chappelle. I mean, without question, he's probably the gold standard in stand-up for most people, I would say now, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, Eddie Murphy.
Would
he be dirty? Would he be considered dirty?
Shit, at this point, it's just anybody now, because, like...
Yeah, Louis C.K.
He's on the list. Chris Rock, Richard Pryor, Bill Burr, Mitch Hedberg, Amy Schumer, Sarah Silverman. I mean, the dirty style is just, you just get famous by just doing your thing. And I think that's the way to do it, man. We play this fucking game of this promoters of, we're going to do clean. No, get over it. If you can't stand the F word.
All of them people started off clean, though. They had to, because
they didn't change the game. We got to fucking get over that.
You got to work your way into being the dirty comic. It's kind of like a job. It's like when you go to an interview, you try to act all professional and nice and shit. Then when you get the job, you act a damn fool.
Yeah, like
it's like that.
The dirty comic is the CEO of the stand-up world.
Yeah, once you earn that title, I mean, once you get popular and can say whatever you want, then you can be dirty. Because, like, as a new comic, if you come out saying that dirty shit that, like, famous comics say, the crowd gonna look at you like you crazy. You know, but if once you get that reputation of talking shit like that, now it's funny because it's coming from you and it's some shit you would say, and don't nobody care how dirty it is.
Me personally, I don't mind it. I mean, I can hold a coherent conversation and not swear at all. I mean, I have no problem with it. I mean, if I have to not swear, you know, I won't swear. But I just don't enjoy it, man. I like to swear when I want to. You know, sometimes if you want to swear, you need to fucking swear just because it's for good effect.
I don't know. You just shouldn't build it around that. You know, you should drop in an F-bomb once in a while, but
yeah. It just depends where you want to go in comedy. If you want to be a professional club comic and a TV comic, you got to play by the rules to get to that point. If you want to just do it for fun, then you can go to bars and say whatever you want.
Play the game.
I think that those days are over, though. Like, we're not going to, I mean, at least for...
It's not over. It's slowly coming back. Like, the Improv just opened up today.
Hold on.
Joe's all up about it.
No, I lit the candle.
It looked like you just took a bong hit out of the candle.
Right? Pretty sweet. But we're down to 3 viewers, it looks like. But so how would you describe your style? What do you guys want to be? Not what is they want to be. They want you to be. Like, Pat, let's start with you. This is supposed to be a question for the whole panel, but Don decided to go take a shit and
I don't know.
his daughter's boyfriend or some shit and spill pop all over the counter and make him mop it up for no fucking reason because he's a dick. Well, they call you Don the Dick. Yeah, that's what they call you, Don. You fucking dick.
I mean, I suppose I have some of my jokes in my set, I guess, could be considered clean, like the Peter Dinklage joke, and obviously that's a clean joke, and I don't know.
Do you think that we're doing these jokes just to make the girls laugh, and that we should really exclude the women from the clubs? We could do a lot, get away with a lot better jokes if it was just an all-male audience. What do you think? Think it's a little extreme?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Mayo's like, fuck that shit, man. I want broads in the club. Bottom line.
A lot of my jokes is geared towards women. A lot of my jokes is geared towards anybody.
I think that that's a big element of this that people don't ever talk about, is that a lot of girls just don't like the foul mouth stuff because, whatever reason, they just don't like swearing or whatever. And that really tends to drive people.
Yeah,
because if you don't get the girls to laugh, the guys aren't going to laugh. It's just the way it is, man. Guys are fucking sheeple when it comes to that,
I don't know. When I was on stage at the Funny Style one time, I was killing it, and I was telling my ass-eating joke, and there was a couple in the front table, and, like, the girl was looking all like, oh, I can't believe you talking like that. But the dude was cracking up like he just experienced everything I just talked about. He was on the floor cracking up, dude. And she was looking at him like he was crazy, dude. It was so funny.
Yeah, I remember, like, I took a pull, like the joke I had to start off my set would be like, I was told, I haven't done stand-up in a while, and I was told that a tactic to use would be picturing your audience without any clothes on, but that wouldn't work for me because I have a slight porn addiction, so I'm probably not going to do that. So the guys thought it was funny, but the girls were like, "Nah, don't talk about porn." Yeah, So
right,
the girls love my porn joke though.
Yeah.
If you talk about how porn, you gotta be anti-porn, like, because there's a lot of porn that is really just fucking, it's stupid. I mean, you go on there and it's like, I know Mayo's seen this and he's probably gonna laugh, but it's like it'll be some monster, fucking anime chick, and it says you can only last 20 seconds before you come or watch this game. Like, what is it? I know you know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking, okay, wait, time out. First off, who's whacking off to this game? Secondly, 20 seconds? Really? Cartoon porn's going to amp the fucking cum rate up to 20 seconds?
20 seconds?
I don't think I've ever come in 20 seconds in my entire life.
At that point, you could play the game and still go back to your video. Like, 20 seconds, that's a short delay. All right, let me get this over with real quick, and then let me get myself taken care of.
Also, with the porn, why do they even bother to advertise with these banners? Like, I don't want to see anything else. Like, I want to see the video I clicked on. That's it. Like, I don't want to see the...
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why my porn joke is so genius, because it's based off a real ad. Like, I was watching, and this ad came on, and the chick talked to you as if you're having a conversation. And she asks you questions, no matter what the answer is, she can reply to it. So, that's why she be like, hey, you. Then she paused. Then she be like, are you seriously sitting there watching porn alone? And then she paused and then be like, well, you should come to cams.com and have some fun with me. And it's like those type of questions, no matter what you answer, she can reply to. It's weird. It's like you really, and I was high one day. So like, I was like really talking to her. Like this shit was funny.
Murph wrote Dice Clay slam women. That's true. He was pretty misogynistic. He still tours, I think, doesn't he, Andrew Dice Clay? He was
I think he's trying to make a comeback.
He was, when we were little, he was funny, but you think back now, I mean, the jokes, he was like, Jack and Jill went up the hill with $1.25 apiece. Jill came down with $2.50. What a slut she was. Ha ha. And it's just I like the what's in the bowl, bitch. That's pretty.
Little Miss there was an old woman who lived in the shoe and then her uterus fell out. She had so many kids, her uterus fell out. Yeah. Now,
hey man, have you ever seen the one on the porn where the guy's standing there? It's like, do you want your dick to grow 9 inches in 3 days? And it has like a little dick and it goes like this and it keeps going.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that bitch be like,
You're like, Jesus Christ, man, I just want to fuck. I don't want to impale my girlfriend.
how about somebody can do that in 3 weeks? Look, if that was real, everyone out here would be walking around with fucking giant fucking dick, dude. Like,
Right? Sales of gray sweatpants will go through the fucking roof, and we wouldn't be wearing underwear. Just walking around with our fucking tree trunk hanging out.
yeah. If that shit was in 3 weeks, that's all it. No, there's no way in life it take 3 weeks for that shit to happen. No, fuck no. I wouldn't even trust no shit. Like I wouldn't even trust nothing growing that fast. Like nothing grows in 3 weeks. Nothing, not even a fucking apple. Like,
Right? You grow 7 inches in 3 weeks. It's like I don't want 19 inches of cock.
Yeah, how you go from 4 inches to 19 in 3 weeks though? Like.
Right.
And what happens if it don't stop growing? Like that's not even possible. like
Right. Next thing you know, you got a 27-inch dick. You got to stick away
that's not even possible.
It's fucking like this and shit.
I want to be taken out of business because everyone out here would have giant dicks just making videos. Like
I'm not gonna lie, and this is a controversial statement because I know everybody here likes porn. They could totally upend the porn industry right now, and I honestly wouldn't have a problem with it because what they have done is they've catered it to the incels. I mean, everything is catered towards stepsister is fucking this, and no, I instantly grosses me out. And it's so unrealistic, and so the scenarios
I've seen the same video on different sites with different names. Like
stepmom gets impaled by stepbrother, and then the next one it's like lover comes from cheating on girlfriend. It's like the same people. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm like, that's her stepbrother. I know it is. Like, I've seen this before.
It's always I like the lesbian seduction ones when they start out. It's always the stupidest shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I didn't know you were into girls. Well, I am kind of too. And then they'll start. What are you doing? They just let it happen.
What are you doing?
She got her full titty in her mouth. What are you doing to my titty? This totally happens just like this, completely sober.
I kind of don't want you to stop, but
it kind of feels good. I don't know.
Right.
I feel lame just talking about it.
Porn is a natural thing, though. It's like people try to act like they don't be watching porn and all that shit. Like some people, I mean, you don't necessarily watch porn and like play with yourself and shit. Some people just watch it just to watch it. But I mean, come on, porn is a natural thing, dude. Like you ain't gonna tell me.
Well, the porn today is kind of it's porn and watching stuff for sure is natural, but the porn today is so. I mean, I've read some. I've tried to get the one chick on to talk about it. She didn't want to come on the show. Shocking, boy. That was not years ago. Actually, it was probably last year. No, it was earlier. I think it was after William Hung. But it was some chick because there's like a lot of human trafficking involved in porn and shit.
Yeah.
Because I mean, basically, how they do it is they'll run an ad and like I don't know what the actual website is, but they'll say, you know, come to Miami, $7,000 porn shoot, whatever. So they'll go down there. The first shoot, you know, obviously everybody's first time video, you know, they'll get $7-8 grand, nice chunk of change. And you know, real fast, these girls will get addicted to drugs, whatever. I mean, fucking young girls, money, drugs, right? It's fucking natural, you know, with porn. And they just start to do the price of what they get goes less and less and less the more they do. And eventually they just get played out, so they got to do more and more shit to get more money. And I mean, it's just the way the industry's ran, the way it's marketed to people, the disgusting marketing to where they cater to the lowest common denominator. I'd be in favor of a porn reform bill. Now, how will it work? I don't know, because, I mean, people have been used to getting porn for free now for like 10 years, so, I mean, they're not going to pay for it. Right? I can tell you that right now. I mean, especially with everything that's already been out there. I mean, there's 100 quadrillion hours of porn out there right now. Why would anybody pay for it?
But you'll be surprised. People pay for that shit.
You do want new porn after a while. That's one thing. Like, you can only watch the same video so many times, like maybe 10 times. After that, you're like, oh, I need a new video now, because this is some bullshit.
That's how my joke came along. I said, you know, you get sick of porn when you find yourself on page 53 and still ain't found the video yet.
Picky as fuck. Like, all right, she's a little fat. Fuck that bitch. All right. that dude's kind of ugly. Let's keep going here. She's
and
cute.
then when you finally do find a good video, it's only like 58 seconds long. You be like, I can't do nothing with this.
Or you click on one, and then she's starting to undress. She's dancing on the bed. There's some music. She's like teasing a little bit. It's like you're like a fucking 30 seconds in. You're like, you ain't seen a titty. You're like, boom. Then you're like, get to the point.
You're like, this next 20 seconds better be fire, because
right? She's still got a fucking bra on, and I'm trying to fucking put the missile in the fucking hanger. Let's go.
Right.
Hey, I hate to do this, guys, but I think I'm going to jump off. I'm falling asleep over here. I'm sorry.
All right, no problem, buddy. Enjoy. All this talk about porn. He's about to go rub one out.
No.
Don't think of us when you're rubbing it, bro. Have fun, man.
No, all right.
Yeah,
all right,
he about to go watch. Yeah, he just thought about it. He's like, you know what? That sounds like a good idea.
It's a coincidence.
It's like, fuck, man. Porn does sound good right about now.
Porn sound perfect. It's the perfect time. I'm already in bed.
He went and touched his leg, accidentally touched his balls. Like, oh shit, hell yeah!
Like,
all right, guys. Let's see
the
it.
headphones plugged in already. I'm ready to go.
He's got 78% battery in the cell phone, ready to pop and flop, buddy.
Oh, we failed to mention. You didn't mention it's the 19th anniversary of 9/11.
I was trying to do the whole show and not mention 9/11, but thanks for fucking ruining it, Dick.
So
Salute to everybody who died in 9/11. We love you, Pat.
Yes. All right. Peace out. Bye.
All right, later.
All right, Pat.
All right.
Good old Pat.
That's funny. Pat about to rub one off.
Our heads are going to come up into this thing like, don't think about us. Don't think about us.
Hey, he might get done and get a boost of energy and try to jump back in.
Right?
He's like, you know what? I woke up and shit. I'm cool.
Right? His endorphins kicked in and shit. He's fucking...
He'll be sweating and shit. Like...
Fuck, man. I can take Josh out of the show title. Every time I put something in the show title before the show, something always happens and they're never able to come to the fucking show, dude.
Why you couldn't come in? You message him?
Yeah, he was showing me his thing. I mean, he tried. He legit tried. He was clicking in. Like, I guess when you click on the link that I send for the invite, he said, you click on allow for the audio to, Google's going to record you or whatever, and it cycles back to the beginning of the phone. It was fucked up for him. He just couldn't get on.
Well, he probably didn't know what he was doing.
Right. What's this? Oh, click here. Oh, shit, fuck.
Because what it is, they ask you, they say, do you have Chrome? If you're doing it from your phone, they ask, do you got Chrome? Or you can copy the link and put it in the link. So when you copy the link and put it in, it takes you in.
Yeah, either way. I've done it with the second camera. Or I've done it with my cell phone. Just put, I guess, and done like that. And it just fucking pop right on and been out there.
Yeah, I'm on my phone this time because normally I use my laptop, but that shit be going up.
Okay. Yeah, Tom was out there. He hasn't checked in yet. He was. He might have been watching. I don't know. Yeah, did you? We got some time now. Let's talk about last week with OBJ. Now,
look, I want to do this. Look, I don't know, man.
All right, now let me ask you this: have you seen any videos or anything like that?
Okay, I watched Ryan Davis post a video of the episode that they was talking about where the chick admitted all the stuff that he was saying to her, and they was texting, and he was texting her saying, send him a video of her taking the shit, all that, So she said she sent it, but of her taking the shit, but she said she tried to make it all sexy and shit. But the rumor is the show that them girls was on is a podcast or something, and apparently they're known for lying. Like, they're known for lying on people.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Don't nobody know if it's true or not. Like, we don't know, is he really like that, or if them girls just lying, hyping it up. Now, she claims she got the texts and she can put them on blast and blackmail them and all that, but you would think if she gonna go that far and say it, she would just put them out. Like,
it would already been out. It's like, dude, if somebody likes to be shit on, that's gonna come out. Like the second.
I hope it's not true. I mean, I don't know. Did he say anything about it? Like, did he deny it or?
Hey, why would he? I mean, like if somebody came up to you and said, "Oh, Mayo, I know you like cutting bitches' heads off and skull fucking them," you'd be like, "Okay, well, I'm not even gonna respond to this fucking stupidity." You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Why would he? You know what I mean? It's like, and like my whole thing is like the fact that people even believe this. Like, if I told you, like, man, I love when bitches shit on me, you don't say nothing though, man. You would tell everybody in your fucking on your Facebook.
You gonna tell somebody?
Literally everybody. This would not. This would see the light. And so
that's crazy, man. I hope it ain't true. The people was cracking jokes. They said that's why he liked to play for the Browns.
I like the one Eric said for the first time in his life he's a number 2 receiver.
Right. That's fucked up. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. What I did was I looked past it. I said I'm not even about to even go there. Like, if that's what he like to do, fuck it. As long as he play good on the field, I don't give a fuck if he gets shitted on afterwards.
Well, my whole thing is it's like if you think about for those if you're out there and you're watching, you don't like jokes about shit, turn the radio off, pull over, whatever. But if you have ever smelled human shit outside of a toilet, it is the most disgusting fucking thing in the history of the world. It is so bad. Like if you're even if you're a reporter's out, it's fine. But like just shit without water is so foul. And you would gag. You would just instantly throw up, dude. If a broad just spread eagle and fucking dropped the load on you, instantly you'd fucking reversal. Everything you was in you puke you didn't even know you had.
Apparently, it's a real fetish. Apparently, but
I seriously doubt that. I think that there are videos. I know I've seen people say there is 2 girls, 1 cup, shit like that.
I remember that shit.
I think people have been paid to do it for sure. I mean, anybody will do something for $1,500, but I would seriously fucking doubt that there's anybody out there for real who does that.
It's a real fetish. They make jokes about it. Like, you ever seen Not Another Teen movie? Like.
Yes, I have.
Okay,
yes.
So the one chick who get mad because when nobody took a dump on her chest or some shit, apparently that's a thing in a small population of the world.
I've met 15,000 people, 20,000 people. God knows how many people online, dude. I've never run into one person.
I guarantee there's a porn. thing.
Well, yeah, there's a porn for it because people, like I said, people will do anything for $1,500. But, I mean, there's no way that people are actually whacking it to the shit videos. There's no way. No fucking way. If you're out there and you're into shit porn, give me a call.
We'd love to have you on the show.
I will give you the whole hour. I'll give you a whole hour. I'll go late. Oh my god! I mean, how would you research that? There's no hashtag you could use. You just can't get hashtag shit porn.
With the poop emoji.
Right. Hey, who's out there in the poop emoji porn? Oh my god.
Crazy, man. I don't know, man. I hope it ain't true. I mean, that's why I don't. That's one reason I do not want to get famous, because like people will come at you with anything, bro. Anything like they. Come on, man. That's the worst rumor to have about you. Like, come on. Like,
right.
I'd rather them say he had AIDS or something rather get shitted on. Like, come on, man.
Right. Murph wrote, Trump likes getting pissed on. Now, I honestly could see Trump like getting pissed on. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to think about it. I mean, golden showers are kind of disgusting when there was this, do you remember Penthouse magazine? I don't know if it's still out there. But Penthouse was one of the first ones to show penetration, I think. It was Penthouse and Hustler. And, man, but right around 2000, right around the year 2000, they had this thing called, it was so nasty. It was called the Great American Pissing Contest. And they would show chicks peeing in the magazine. It was fucking nasty. Yeah. That's
another fetish, though. Like,
that's when it went down.
People are into that shit, man. Just like there's a fetish out there where people dress like babies and want to be treated like babies.
They shit the diaper and
they wear diapers and shit, right? Like, come on, man.
Size 46.
That's some mental shit, man.
Get a size 46 waist diaper.
Yeah, they make diapers that big for these motherfuckers. Like, they make their own giant diaper. Like
well, I mean, that's no different than it depends, really. I mean,
they wear a passy and all that shit. Like, they be a baby, and they expect the woman to treat them like a baby.
Oh my god! If you're out there and you're into baby porn, no, never, don't actually, no, don't, never, no, ew.
It's a weird, it's a fetish though. It's so many weird fetishes out there, man.
Have you ever seen the ones with the furries? That's just so fucking funny. Where they're into like mascots? Is that really a thing?
I don't understand that, man. Like, I don't know, man. Some people, I mean, that's like a form of role playing. Like, I don't know.
Like you're sitting there at the Indians game, you know, back in the old country. You're sitting there at the Indians game, and Sliders, you know, fucking with some chick down the thing. You're like, wow, look at that tail. You're like this with Sliders' tail and shit. You're popping a boner. Is that really a thing? I mean, it shit makes no sense to me.
I don't know if I would want to fuck a mascot.
Oh wow, that's Sandy. Oh, it looks like Don is back. Oh,
I don't know. I would. Oh yeah, this is a perfect convo for Don. Don, you came at the perfect time, dude.
We were just talking about furry porn. Now, if you were, let's assume that you're a furry. What are you into? When you're into furries? Like, do you find Sliders sexy? The San Diego chicken, is he more your thing? What's up with that?
What the fuck conversation did I just end?
No, look, honestly, I would dress up as a mascot and fuck somebody though.
I
wouldn't mind.
Yeah, because you would have that anonymity. If I had the anonymity of dressing up in a costume and fucking somebody, yeah, you kind of want to do that because nobody knows who you are. It's just like a glory hole, sticking your dick through a hole and getting it sucked by a chick. It's totally fucking anonymous, so who cares?
Don likes the Philly fanatic. He would find the Philly fanatic sexy.
I feel like Don's done this before. Like,
he's got a Brutus the Buckeye head at his house.
Somebody dressed as Santa Claus.
He fucks somebody as Brutus Buckeye. Hey, you know,
I can neither confirm nor deny that one, Mayo.
I can confirm that. I confirm that if he did do that, he didn't have to wear a fucking belly pillow. That's for sure.
Hell no.
Right?
You go with the fat shit again, right? Always right to the fat jokes.
And right when he got done, he went up and ate the cookies they left for the real Santa.
Well, it's like this, man. If you don't want us to do fat jokes, fucking lose some weight. I mean, bottom line, what do you want me to do, dude?
Your impotence, even though you ain't been able to get it up in about a year and a half, I just let it be.
Or do you follow me on Instagram or something? You know my fucking.
He had to Google impotence. That motherfucker didn't know that big of a word.
Let's not get into everybody's porn search history now, Don, shall we?
Oh, we can do this. I have no shame in my porn search history.
Yeah, me neither.
Don's like,
you're gonna see a lot of interracial shit on mine.
That's not a surprise, honestly. I should have bet the farm on that one,
and a lot of lesbians, a lot of big tits, and a lot of lesbians.
Man, attention. Whales.
What's on yours, Joe?
Fucking Fido, dude. I just type in big natural titties and see what comes up, and then fucking find the hottest one when they're bouncing. You know, I like the you know, I can see the preview. If there's a preview and they're bouncing, I'll click on that one.
Joe watch people fuck in the woods and shit. Like
come on here.
I went down that wormhole where you're watching people fuck outdoors. I ain't even gonna lie about it.
Fucking out there.
I hate how they have it set up where they act like they picking up some random chick off the street. All that shit is premeditated. Like they act like they this chick up off the street and bring her home and shit. Like get the
nobody's randomly meeting bitches and hooking up like that.
Especially them type of bitches. Like them type of girls don't even walk home. Like
right, I need a ride. Oh, I need a ride home. Oh, here, come in this giant bus and fuck everybody for $25. There used to be a show on.
I ain't got no money. Well, what would you do?
Hold on a minute. Hold on. Move your chair for a minute, Joe. Why is there a dude by your air conditioner?
That's the Black Panther. He's watching over the show.
Hey, that dude look kind of trippy, scary.
It looks like he has his hand on his dick.
He jacking off.
It's just the Black Panther, bro.
He's in full jack-off mode, though.
Well, kind of.
You don't make fun of me for having action figures. This motherfucker has the Black Panther.
It was $5 it was $5 at the Five Below, dude.
His internet search history is interracial as well.
But see, I had him positioned perfect. Now he's all fucked up. Hold on. No, you can't see his arm now. There we go. He's gonna fall. The cat's gonna knock his ass over. All right, stay good, Jedwick. Stay good. All right.
Always look no matter what I search in porn, I always end up on the video with somebody fucking somebody else's wife. Like, no matter what I search.
As long as I avoid like stepdaddy, stepdaughter shit, I'm good, man.
Oh no, fuck all that bullshit.
I will never watch any of that. All that shit's disgusting. I like the one where they act like they're playing for the girl in the pool game. They're like, you mean I have to suck his dick? All right, let's get this over with. They start fucking.
Dude, y'all ever watch the ones where they get caught cheating? That shit be funny as fuck. Like when the dude come home and see the dude, that shit be funny as fuck.
Look at the window like, I can't believe
this one white dude came home and saw his wife fucking his best friend, right? He's like, oh, what the fuck is this? Dude, it was so funny. He said, I knew you was fucking my wife. I had a feeling you was fucking my wife. And then his friend gonna say something. No, it ain't even like that. Like, it's like, come on, dude.
You literally got your dick in her talking about it ain't like that.
What'd you say, Don?
You literally got your dick in her talking about it ain't like that.
Right.
I like the ones when the plumber comes over and then
the plumber.
And then the bitch is watching the plumber like that.
That's also like, on my search history, I'm pretty sure.
The plumber or the pizza guy. Don't forget about the pizza guy.
Well, the pizza guy I can see, whatever, but the plumber has been working all day. You know, his balls are a little ripe. You know, his bananas, you know, a little sketchy. You know, probably a little ripe there. So, I'm not so sure.
They don't even be like real plumbers. Do you see what they be wearing? Right?
It's like, I've never, besides on the TV shows, okay, I've seen a couple TV plumbers on the, you know, the HGTV that got abs or whatever. I've never in real life seen a plumber that hasn't just had a belly and has been a, you know, Norm from Cheers kind of type, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what kind of plumber show up in overalls with just a hammer? Like, come on, dude. Like,
how you gonna be a plumber with a fucking hammer to begin with?
Right,
nothing you do with plumbing requires a fucking hammer.
Right, and they're like, oh, sorry about my muscles here. I'm going to go clean your thing. And then they just show, for some reason, they're just showing just the muscles in some action that doesn't even be required in the video.
And then they're under the sink, and the girl has to step over them and straddle them wearing a dress to turn on the water.
Right,
and then we have to put on panties that day. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, my God.
I saw one. He was like, all right, I fixed your pipe. Now, what are we going to do about my pipe? That was so funny. I said, I got to turn this off. I said, I can't watch this.
Right. Sometimes it's so... See, I mean, the situation ones are the ones I got to watch because the other ones are so stupid. Sometimes they'll have a guy, like, narrating it, interviewing it. So what's your name? Oh, my name's Marissa Amber Renee. Where are you from? Oh, I grew up in Boise, Idaho, but I moved down to California. And then he's like, you have really big boobs. And it's just so fucking corny, dude. You just want to jump. It's so bad. It's
like a green stop sign with them too when they say shit. You know, like it's like, come on, dude. And it's not that easy. Like they leave people on. It's not that easy. That you will never get that lucky in life where it's just that easy. Where you could just walk up to a girl and it's just unless you're drunk and she's drunk.
Right. Drunk, it'll happen. It's happened drunk, but yeah, sober, that's never going to happen. Unless you're
drunk, but sober, no.
I mean, if you know the girl from before and you've talked and set shit up, maybe it'll happen. But sober, but unless you're drunk, that's just never going to happen with a complete stranger. Never. Don's like, shit. I was on Woodland the other day, man, and then I pulled up.
That shit happened to me about 8 times this year.
I was at the gas station on 55th, that marathon, and I pulled up. And then 2 bitches started talking about
it. On 55th, motherfucker. You ain't even down here.
I used to. My buddy used to work.
There's prostitutes out there by Don's house.
No, there's a terminal over there. It was my buddy Kramer used to work over there at some fucking truck yard was over there. I can't remember the name of it. It's closed now, but there was I used to go drop him off. One time I got gas. Man, you do not want to get gas in some of these neighborhoods and get out of your car. Especially if you're not white. If you're white, fuck. They are going to ask you for money. Why? Like, let me be. Just because I'm white doesn't mean I have money. I'm broke. Leave me alone. Don's like, shit, I got money. I get money at strangers all the time and shit.
I know shit. I don't go through that.
I don't have shit, man.
Do you ever get what's more? One person I will never get money to is the The people on the side of the rest stops, or not rest stops, but you say get off the freeway. Those guys, no way.
Oh yeah.
Them motherfuckers are making a 9-to-5 job out of that shit. They're out there all day. They work different shifts. I saw a fucking shift change one day on the fucking freeway. Dude walked up, handed him the sign, and walked away. I was like, what the fuck? They just changed shifts in the middle of fucking panhandling.
Right?
I wrote a joke about them because I was saying how I walked up. I said how fancy they're getting nowadays because I walked up to one. He asked me for $5. I said I ain't got $5. I just got my card. And he said, I take Cash App. And I'm like, what? I said, how? I said, well, I ain't got Cash App. He was like, well, look, if you sign up for Cash App, we both get $5. I was like, I said, ain't that a bitch?
That's actually a fucking solid joke, though. I like that.
I said, ain't that a bitch?
We both get $5.
We both get $5 if you sign up for Cash App. And I never, look, when I first signed up for Cash App, I invited Ashley to do it, and she signed up. I never got the $5, dude. They lied. I
haven't either. I've sent Cash App to 4 or 5 people. I do a lot of business through Cash App, but I've never gotten $5 from that shit. Never.
Yeah, they lied.
Fucking yeah. If you're out there from Cash App, you have a nice app, but quit lying. All right, we're not fucking idiots. We know you're not giving
us some motherfucking money, man. Pay up.
Right.
I'm about to use that joke as an opener.
That's actually a fucking solid opener because it's not about fucking masks. It's not about the coronavirus. It's not about Trump. You avoid those 3 topics in your opener, you're gonna fucking kill your set because people are sick about the other shit.
Yeah, my set killed because I talk about myself for the most part, so I make jokes about random shit.
People want to hear your story, not everybody else's.
Yeah.
Oh man! So what's up with you?
There's people out there just as miserable as they are. That's what people want to hear.
Oh yeah, well that's why people watch those reality shows. They just want to see fucking idiots run around and do stupid shit.
Yeah, because I want to talk about these bill collectors, man. How they be calling me. The one bill collector called me. He's like, can I speak? He's like, should I speak to Michael? I said, you got the wrong number. He said, are you sure? He said, you sure this ain't Michael? I said, no, this ain't Michael. He said, well, who is this? I said, this is Anthony Mayo. He said, oh, we was just about to call you. I said, they slick.
You're on the list. You're on the list.
They slick. I said, that's how they get to you now. They act like.
Well, what I don't get about these people with the bill collectors is that they call you every single fucking day. Even if you don't answer the phone, even if you put them right to fucking voicemail, which is full, they can't leave a message. They keep calling and calling and calling. If you call 50 times, just get a message, get a clue. I'm not fucking answering your shit. I don't care what.
It's the worst job to call people that never answers it.
Right? Like, who wants that job? Fuck being a bill collector, dude. Bill collector, tow truck driver. Like, it's the most humiliating jobs ever. Like, most demeaning. Like, nobody likes you. Like, if you're a tow truck.
I got a Metro phone, and whoever had my phone before me, this dude get more phone calls than I get, man. Everybody called for Roger. He be getting text messages on my shit. They be like, Roger, we found the perfect job for you. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
I get that shit too, but mine's Irvin.
Irvin, I got Roger.
Oh, dude, I get something like that too. It's a guy I don't check voicemails anymore, but it was this guy who worked for some company and he always get random gigs. The guy was like, you need to call me. I called the guy back and was like, dude, this guy does not have this fucking number. Like, why do you quit calling this guy with job opportunities? Find his actual number. He's probably losing on some money here.
Yeah, because this dude Roger got a lot of jobs. They be finding a lot of matches for him. Like, I'm like, shit, find me a job. And he's like, shit.
Shit. I'm about done with fucking work, bro. It's so boring anymore. Like, at the house, I'm working again. I'll be doing this for another 19 years because we're in quarantine still. We'll be wearing masks. Fuck.
Man, we are not going to be in quarantine that long. This shit's going to be over after the election.
Well, that's a bad thing too, though. If it's over right after the election, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, this is bullshit. They just did this to the election." So it's like,
well, that's what the truth is. That's pretty much what they happen. They hyping.
They're just doing it to rig an election, man. That's all they're doing.
And everybody,
they know this election is fucked.
The only reason people are wearing masks.
What do you choose?
The only reason people are even wearing masks is because they're told. Like, nobody gives a fuck. You know what I mean?
I refuse to wear a mask. I walk in a store without a mask. I don't give a fuck. I dare them people to say something to me.
I mean, if they probably just don't care. I mean, I'm not going to make
Nobody cares. It's all fucking bullshit.
I'm not going to make the clerk at the fucking store. You know, I'm not going to make them uncomfortable. I'm not saying uncomfortable with the masking itself. Just the fact that maybe their boss today make sure everybody wears a mask. So I'm not going to make some fucking 22-year-old clerk make that decision. That's fucking ridiculous, man. So I just put on the fucking mask. It's like 2 seconds.
Well, the 22-year-old clerk should mind his own motherfucking business. If I don't want to wear a mask, that's my business. Shut the fuck up and punch the keys and take my money, doofus.
You're mandated to wear a mask. Why would you not wear a mask?
I'm not mandated to do shit. There ain't a law saying I gotta wear a fucking mask. It is a governor's suggestion. And I don't give a fuck.
There actually is a law saying you just have to do that, and they can refuse your service. Like you're just making up shit now.
They're the ones losing out on the fucking money. I'm going to the store that don't refuse me service.
I mean, I agree with you. Masking is ridiculous, but I mean, it is the law. You have to do it. I mean, you don't have a choice.
It's not the law. They never passed the law.
Well, look, you don't have to wear a mask, but they don't have to serve you either. Like
right.
That's their choice. And then they miss out on that money, so fuck your business.
But why go through all that? Why not just put a mask on for 2 seconds?
Right.
So wait a minute. I should just follow the masses. I should follow the masses to make everybody else's life easier. Fuck you. I'm not putting on the stupid mask. If you refuse me service, then you're missing out on my money. Oh, fucking well. I don't give a fuck.
But you're just one person. They don't care about that little loss. Like, I mean, how much are you spending? Like $10?
Right. He's getting like a fucking cigarettes. Like they're not gonna sell that to another person. Like, come on, man.
They don't care, dog. They don't give a fuck. You're making their life.
Neither do I.
They don't have to ring you out. They don't give a fuck.
I go right down here to the gas station that don't give a fuck if I wear a mask or not.
Yeah. Some people don't even care if you actually wearing it, as long as you have it. Like,
right, motherfuckers be wearing the shit and they'll have the mask on and be like down by the
sitting on their chin.
Right, it should be like this. Like this one. Like, hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
like you at least have to cover your shit up. Like, why are you even wearing it? If you're gonna do that, don't even fucking wear it. Like, why even bother with this?
Don, you work with the Asians. You should have to wear a mask at all times.
They started
even
this shit.
Before
they tried
the
to make
mask,
me wear a mask at work. I told them I'm
everything.
fucking going on unemployment. Fuck y'all. I ain't wearing those stupid fucking masks.
Asians wear masks all the time.
They out here looking like a bloated ass Michael Jackson and shit. Fuck you.
Asians would wear masks just randomly. Like, I remember going to Cedar Point, or not Cedar Point, Niagara Falls.
Before this mask shit even started. Like,
oh, dude, I remember up Niagara Falls, there's always so many Asians up there for some reason. But I went up there, and yeah, there were people just wearing masks just on a regular day in like 2006 and shit. Like, it's just what we do. There's the very masking culture. They believe in masks.
America is the only place that do shit wrong. Like, these other countries, when you get sick, they walk around with a mask. Like, that's just what they do. Like, it's always been a thing. America's new to the mask thing. That's why everybody freaking out, because they're not used to that type of shit. But in these other countries, that's normal shit for them. Like, that's what you're supposed to do technically when you're sick. Wear a mask. Like,
think of the ninjas, Don. They wear masks, and ninjas are never fucking sick. The only time they die is like when they honor kill themselves and shit. Like, oh, I failed this ninja challenge. I killed myself. Other than that, dude, ninjas live forever. They're like 90 and shit.
The juggalos wear masks too.
That's true, Don. That's very true. Your people are like unmasking people to begin with, so you should support this.
They wear clown masks.
All the juggalos are wearing masks, bro.
They wear clown masks.
Yeah, they like being clowns.
That's fucking paint, not a mask, you jackass.
That's a mask. It's a face mask.
Yeah, it's a mask, Don.
It's called a face mask. No, it ain't. Don, it's called a face mask. No, it ain't. It's fucking... When you go to the zoo, there's a stand that says face mask. When you go to the zoo, there's a stand that says face mask, and they paint your face like an animal. Like,
that's dumb. He's gonna paint a mask on and shit. So I'm like, I got a mask on, bitches. It's like, that's face paint, sir. You cannot do that.
No fucking mask.
John, you ain't even gotta wear a mask.
I ain't putting a mask on.
Just cover your mouth.
No,
you ain't gotta
wear
Don's the reason everybody's dead.
I worked hard on this goatee. You think I'm just gonna cover this motherfucker up now?
No, don't nobody want to see that shit anyway.
To report masking violations, please call 216-698-5050.
I swear
I was wondering where the fuck did that come from? I thought the site was doing that shit.
Call that number on down right there. If you see this, if you see Don in
Call that,
public,
I swear to God, call that number on me. I will show up at your house and beat you with a lead pipe.
you are really, really triggered about this mask thing, man. This is like not a big deal at all. Like, why you care so much? Like, you just
Because
put it on.
it's fucking stupid. That's why. Everybody else wants to follow the masses and be a sheep. Well, go ahead, but I'm not.
You go like 85
Fuck the mask. Fuck that number to report mask violations. And fuck driving with masks, too. Y'all look fucking retarded.
Nah, you know you got a mask at the house.
Right? He has like 9 of them
I
bitches.
have one. That don't mean I wear one. I have one that says I eat pussy, but I don't wear it.
He just goes in that shit raw. Monday Night Raw, bitches. Monday Night motherfucking Raw. All right, everyone. That's about all the time we have for today in the STD podcast. I'd like to thank Pat for coming in for a little bit. Mayo stopping by. Don is in the house. Josh, hello, technology issues, but we'll holler at him on the rebound. No big deal. As always, join us every Friday at 9:30. If you like the show, be sure to subscribe and click the bell. Be notified when we go live like a motherfucker. See you next week.
Call that number.
Call the number on Don to report masking violation.
Number.
Call 216-698-5050. Until next week, we'll see everybody. Get infected. Peace.
Peace.